Every business is rightly looking for the elusive traffic from Google. I mean, who doesn't want loads and loads of traffic coming to your business website that are converting into new paying customers that are helping you grow your business and obviously increase your profits over and over again? The biggest problem that I have seen in 15 plus years of being in the digital marketing space is that there are so many companies out there that don't understand how simple Google really is. They try to complicate it in their messaging to you. I'm not saying there aren't some complexities involved there. I'm not saying that there aren't technical things involved, but what I'm saying where you're concerned, if you want Google to work from you, a business needs to be able to communicate that the basic guidelines to Google organic search are three things. And I like to call it eat. Everybody wants to eat. Everybody needs to eat, right? Eating is essential to your personal growth. Well, it's also important to the growth of your business, and it's important to your organic search rankings on Google. So what does eat mean? It boils down to three things. Number one, are you an expert in your niche or inside your industry and your ability to communicate with your audience? Are you authoritative, and are you trustworthy? Today, I'm only going to talk about being an expert. And I'm only going to do it in broad terms because you understand what being an expert means. Do you know your business? Do you know your audience so well that when you communicate with them, they have that, oh my gosh, they understand me moment when you communicate with them? See, being an expert isn't just about knowing it all. It's knowing how to present yourself to your audience. It's knowing and understanding what your audience needs so that they begin to build those next two phases of authority and trust. So really being an expert is obviously knowing your stuff, and it's also being able to communicate your stuff, but it's more about being able to do it in a way that your audience goes, wow, they really understand me. I used to say it a lot like this. As a public speaker, you can create great presentations that people walk out of the room and 100% of them pat you on the back and they go, Don, that was fabulous. Thank you so much. All good stuff, right? But what value is there in that if they didn't get enough value afterwards that they didn't want to take the next step with you? That's what we're talking about here. That's what Google's looking for here. It's not just is your content good, but are you such an expert at understanding your audience that 20% of the people that consume your content or more come running up to you saying, how did you know? How did you know that was my problem? How did you know that was my experience? How did you know that's what my need was? How is it that you were in my head? How is it that you knew my experience better than I know it myself? That's what you're looking for. Are you bringing that kind of expertise to your content? If you are, then you're on the way to great Google search rankings in their organic structure. So be sure to look for the next video where we're going to talk about authority. What does it mean to have authoritativeness?